Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. May Allah open our hearts to His words, grant us understanding of His book, fill fill our lives with the light of the Quran. Rahmanir-Rahim. Welcome to this journey of Quran. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. May Allah open our hearts. These videos to His words are made for anyone seeking guidance, reflection, fill and the deeper connection with Allah's message. So we will begin with the name of Allah. The first surah of this. I will tell you the key points of Surah Al-Fatiha, opening of the Quran, first surah, also called Kitab, mother of the books. 7 verses recited in every Salah prayer. Names. There are different names of Surah Al-Fatiha: Al-Fatiha, Al-Hamd, Quran, Ash-Shifa, the cure. Main themes of this surah is praises of Allah, like Lord of the worlds, Allah's mercy, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, recognition of Allah as master of day of the judgment, commitment that you alone we worship, you alone we ask for help, dua for guidance to the straight path, warning against path of those who earned Allah's anger or went astray. So let's start with Surah Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismi with name. Allahi of Allah. Ar-Rahmani the most merciful. Ar-Rahim the most merciful. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. Alhamdu, the all praises, thanks. Lillahi is are for Allah. Rabbil Alameen. Rabb, sustainer, the worlds, universe, all the creatures. All praise is for Allah, the Rabb, master, ruler, sustainer of Ar-Rahmani, the most merciful, Ar-Rahim, the always all merciful, the compassionate, the merciful, the always Maliki, master, honor, Yawmiddin, of the day of judgment, master of the day of judgment. Iyyaka, only you. Na'budu, we worship, obey. Wa iyyaka, and only you. nasta'in, we ask, we seek or ask for help. O Allah, you alone we worship, and you alone we call on for help. Ihdinas, for guide us. Sorry, Ihdinas, you guide us. Siratal, the path, way. Al Mustaqim, the one straight. O Allah, guide us to the right way. Sirata, path, way. Alladhina, of those who. An'amta, you blessed. Alayhim, upon them. Ghairi, other than. Al-Maghdubi, those who earned anger, worth. Alayhim, upon them. Waladdallin, and not those who are misguided. O Allah, the way of those who whom you have favored, not of those who have earned your worth, nor of those who have lost the way. Amen. So the purpose of this surah is it is both a praise and a supplication, means dua. And the main message of this surah is oneness of Allah, guidance, mercy, and accountability. So next surah is Suratul Baqarah Madaniya. Madaniya means it is revealed in Medina. It is the longest surah of 286 verses revealed in Medina. Main themes of this surah is guidance for believers, laws for worship, family, society, and finances. Stories of Bani Israel, children's, children of Israel as lessons. Test, tests of faith, patience, and obedience. Important verses of this surah is Ayatul Kursi 255, the verse number, and greatest verse about Allah's power. And verse number 2, Quran is a guidance without doubt. The last two verses, 285 and 286, strong protection and dua. In this, it's also like Allah is telling us about fasting in Ramadan, rules explained here, Qibla change from Masjid Aqsa to Kaaba in Makkah, prohibition of interest, riba, alcohol, gambling. So, what are the virtues of this surah is like reciting brings shaitan flees from the house where it's recited. So, let's start with this surah, Suratul Baqarah Madaniyah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismil, Bismi, with name, Allahi, of Allah, Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, all merciful. In the name of Allah, the compassionate, the merciful. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim. ذلك الكتاب ذلك that كتاب the book لا not ريب any doubt فيه is in it هدى is a guidance للمتقين for those who adopt taqwa Allah's consciousness. Consciousness. Alif Lam Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt, since its author, Allah, the creator of the universe, possesses complete knowledge. There is no room for doubt about its contents. Alladhina, those who, oh sorry, it is a guide for those who are God conscious. Alladhina, those who yu'minuna, they believe bil ghaibi, in with the unseen. وَيُقِيمُوا وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ, and they perfectly establish the prayer salah. وَمِمَّا, and from what رَزَقْنَاهُمْ, we gave rizq, provided sustenance them. يُنْفِقُونَ, they spend in path of Allah. Who believe in the unseen, who established salah, 5 regular daily prayers, and spent in charity out of what we have provided for their sustenance. وَالَّذِينَ, and those who يُؤْمِنُونَ, they believe بِمَا أُنزِلَ, in with what it was completely sent down, revealed. إِلَيْكَ, to you, وَمَا أُنزِلَ, and what it was completely sent down, revealed. مِن قَبْلِكَ, from before of you. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ, and in with the akhirah, hereafter. Hum yuqinun, they believe firmly with certainty. Who believe in this revelation, the Qur'an, which is sent to you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam, and the revelation which were sent before you, Torah, Zabur, Injil, and firmly believe in the hereafter. Ulaika, those, ala, are upon, hudan, guidance, hudam mir rabbihim, from their Rabb, sustainer. Wa ulaika, and those, humul muflihun, they only, those who attain falah, success. They are on the true guidance from their Rabb, and they are the ones who will attain salvation, success, falah hereafter. Innalladhina, indeed those who kafaru, they disbelieved, hide the truth. Sawa'un, it is equal, same, alayhim, upon them. Anzartahum, whether you want them, or lam, did not, tunzirhum, you want them, la yu'minun, they will not believe. In fact, as for those who reject faith, it is the same whether you want them or you don't. They will not believe. Khatamallahu, he sealed it, Allah, ala qulubihim, upon their hearts, wa ala, and upon sam'ihim, their hearing, wa ala absarihim, and is upon their sights, ghishawatum, a thick covering, veil, walahum, is for is for them, adabun, a punishment, azim, a great punishment. Allah has sealed their hearts and their hearing, their eyes are covered, and there is a great, grievous punishment for them. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ, and are from among the people, mankind, مَن يَقُولُ, who he says, آمَنَّا بِاللَّهِ, we believed in with Allah, wa, and bil yawmil, in with the day, akhiri, the last, wa ma, and not, hum bi mu'minin, they in the last believers, so in the least believers. They are there are some people who say we believe in Allah and the last day, yet they are not true believers. يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ, they deceive Allah, wa, and الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, those who they believed, وَمَا يَخْدَعُونَ, not they deceive, إِلَّا, except, أنفسهم, they them slaves, وما يشعرون, not and not they perceive. They try to deceive Allah and the believers, however they deceive none except themselves, yet they do not realize it. في قلوبهم, is in their hearts, maradun, a big disease, fazadahumullahu, so he increased them, Allah, marada, in a disease. Which disease? Of deception. Walahum, and is for them, adabun, a punishment, alim, a painful, bima, because of what, kanu, they were used to, yakzibun, they lie. So there is a disease of deceptions in their hearts, and Allah lets their disease increase, and they shall have painful punishment for the lies they have told. وَإِذَا, and when, قِيلَ لَهُمْ, it was said to for them, La, do not, tufsidu, you all do mischief, corrupt, fil ardi, in the earth. Qalu, they said, Innama, indeed, not but, Nahnu, we, Muslihun, are ones who make peace reforms. When it is said to them, do not make mischief on earth, they says, we make peace. Allah, beware. Innahum, indeed they, humul mufsidun, they only are those who do mischief, corruption. ولكن لا, but do not يشعرون, they perceive. Beware, they are the ones who make mischief, but they do not realize it. وَإِذَا, and when قِيلَ, it was said, لَهُمْ, to for them, آمِنُوا, you all believe, كَمَا, just as believe, آمَنَ النَّاسُ, believed the people, mankind. قَالُوا, they said, أَنُؤْمِنُ, should we believe, كَمَا, just as like, آمَنَ السُّفَهَاءُ, he believed the foolish ones. أَلَا, beware, إِنَّهُمْ, indeed they, هُمُ السُّفَهَاءُ, they alone are the foolish ones. ولكن, but, لا يعلمون, do not they know. When it is told to them, believe as the others believe, they ask, should we believe like fools? Beware, they themselves are the fools. If only they could understand. وَإِذَا, and when لَقُوا الَّذِينَ, they met those who آمَنُوا, they believed. قَالُوا, they said, آمَنَّا, we believed. Wa, and إِذَا خَلَوْا, when they were alone, إِلَى شَيَاطِينِهِمْ, to with their devils, shaitans. قَالُوا إِنَّا, they said, indeed we, مَعَكُمْ, are with you all. إِنَّمَا تَهْزِئُونَ, are one who mock. When they meet the believers, they say, we are believers. But when they are alone with their shaitans, they say, we are really with you. We were only mocking the believers. Allahu, Allah, yastahzi'u, he mocks, bihim, at them, وَيَمُدُّهُمْ, and he extends them, fi, in, طُغْيَانِهِمْ, their crossing limits. يَعْمَهُونَ, they wander blindly. So Allah will throw back their mockery on them and leave them alone in their trials, in their like crossing limits. So they wander to add for like the blind. أولئك الذين those who are those who نشتروا الضلالة, they purchased the misguidance بالهدى, with instead of the guidance. بما, so not, ربحت تجارتهم, it gained, profited their trade. وما, and not, كانوا, they were, muhtadin, are ones who are rightly guided. These are the people who better guidance for error, but their bargain is profitless. Bargain is profitless, and they are not going to be guided. Mathaluhum, their example, kamathalil lazistaw. Kamathalil lazis is like example of who? Zistawqada nara. He lit a fire. Falamma then when adaat it lighted ma hawlahu what surrounded him. Dhahaballahu he went took Allah binurihim with their nur light watarakahum and he left them في ظلمات لا يبصرون في in ظلمات many darknesses لا do not يبصرون they say. So the example is that a man who kindled a fire when it is lightened all around him, Allah took away the light of their eyesight and left them in utter darkness. They could they could see nothing. Summum they are once deaf, bukmun once dumb, umyun once blind. Fahum so they la not yarji'un they will return. Deaf, dumb, and blind. They will never return to the right way. أو كصيب for like a downpour heavy rain من السماء from the sky heaven height فيه are in it ظلمات many darknesses ورعد وبرق and the and the thunder and the lightning يجعلون they make put أصابعهم their fingertips في آذانهم in their canals من الصواعق from the thunderbolts lightnings حذر الموت due to fear of the death والله and Allah muhitum is one who always encompasses bil kafirin the those who denied hide the truth. So or another example is that of a dark storm cloud in the sky char- charged with thunder and lightning. They press their fingers to their ears at the sound of each stunning thunder clap for the fear of death. Allah is encompasses the unbelievers from all sides. Yakadul barqu, it is near the lightning. Yakhtafu, it snatches, takes away. Absarahum, their sight. Kullama, when there. أضاء لهم مشوا فيه. أضاء لهم, it lit, eliminated for them, lahum, for them, mashaw, they walked, fee, in it, وَإِذَا and when, أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ it darkened upon them, قاموا, they stood. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ, and if He willed Allah, لَذَهَبَ, surely He went took بِسَمْعِهِمْ, with their hearings, وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ, and their sights. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, ala kulli, upon all every, shay'in qadir, of things, is always powerful. The lightning terrifies them, as if it was going to snatch away their eyesights. Whenever it flashes, they walk on. Whenever it becomes dark, they stand still. And if Allah wanted, He could have totally taken away their hearings and their sights. For Allah has power over everything. Amantu billahi sadaqallahul azim. Till here, we will um, complete our lesson of today. So may Allah make the Quran the spring of our hearts, the light of our eyes, and a guide for our lives. O Allah, grant us the ability to understand, act upon, and spread your words with sincerity and love. Thank you for joining. Stay connected, reflect often, and let the um, Muslim Heroes TV your soul. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.